Good morning, Chairman, our able lecturer, and my learners. So my name is Solawudin Abdulmumin Adelekwa, aka Aboy Class. I'm here to present the project on the report sheet for Abu Class International College. The class is senior secondary school 3. We have 20 students in the class, and we have the data here. The name of the students are on the column A4 to 4. So I generated the data by using the rank between. So the rank between to generate, I used rank between to generate the test, first test, second test, and the exam. And the total, I use the sum function to get the total. So, and this is English, mathematics, further maths, physics, chemistry, agriculture, biology, computer science, and economics. So we have the total here and percentage. The attendance is equally there. So let's go to the card page. Now, the card. This is the school logo, and this is the school name, Abu Class International College. So the name of the students here. So this is where the work starts. The name, we get the name by using the validation of consolidation. So data validation. So after getting this data validation to highlight the own name, so that the name will be changing as we want to print each card. So we have the drop-down menu here that has the name of the 20 students, all of them. So by selecting any name here, every other data will change, including passports. So the passport will change, and as well the scores will change. So here, the scores here we use the VLOOKUP to make the names, the scores change for each student. And how do we use the VLOOKUP? We click on this place we want to. So we enter plus by equals VLOOKUP tab, and our lookup value will be the name here that we've generated earlier. So comma. We now go back to the data page, the report sheet page, to highlight the whole data that is there, because that is where we want to be picking each number from discuss. So we highlight this one, we put comma, and now count the data we want to get from here. That will be our lookup index. So for this Adaura Onwudiwe first test, so its home will be 2 because the first test score is in column 2. So we pick 2 and comma, then we put 0 to give us the actual value. So enter, right? By pressing enter, this one is solved. I mean the first test score for all the students is solved. But by changing the name, that change the scores will be changing equally. So that's about the scores. Now we have the attendance. So the school open for 122 days for the term, and that one is fixed, so we don't need to change that one. but by the attendant, the days attended, we'll use VLOOKUP as well, because it has to be changing. As I earlier said, the attendance column is in the data page here. So the attendance column is here. So we see the attendance column. We use the VLOOKUP, and we count the first attendance column here is 49, number 49. So after the VLOOKUP, the lookup value, the data table array. So after that, then the number is 49. Putting 49 there solve every problem, and we put the comma and the 0 to go the actual value. So after doing that, so all of them, all attendance will be there. So once we are changing the name, the attendance will equally change. So by the days absent, so I use the formula. I use the subtract. I use I click on this equal this cell minus the attendance days attended. So it will automatically give us the number of days absent. So now going to the grade. So the grade, I use the VLOOKUP as well for the grade to be changing as we change the student's name.
How did you generate the grade?
The grade. So I have the grade here. The grade is on the report sheet here. So the grade is here. So we have the grade. I use the VLOOKUP as well, since I have it here, and I have the lookup value on the name. So I do the same thing for the grade.
You generate the grade using what function? Generate the grade inside that.
After I got in this total here, so I now divide the whole total, because it was a 9 course and the total is 900. I divide everything by 9, multiplied by 100, a percentage, so that gives the grade for the student. So now, that is that about the grade, and the average is the grade. I use average value for this one is equal average. I like the total grade everyone and giving this. So the teacher's remark, we use ifs function. So if this grade here equals 90%, it gives us wonderful performance also. So
my name is Wali Batafupa. So we're given a postcard project to work on, and I designed a project for a postcard for Adale Koko British International School. So to get someone has already explained how we got our database and how we design our postcard. So I'll be explaining how we got the picture, the passport. So under our formula bar, we'll click on the name manager. And under our name manager, we have to click on new, and to generate it, we must have a database for the picture and the name. So when we want to write our formula, we have to use the index, and for our index match, we use the name we generated on the report card. After clicking on the name, then we go to our database for the passport. We click on the passport to pick a particular passport. So after doing that, then we have to use match. We can't make use of index without using the match to generate our passport. So we use the index, we use our match, click on the name we generated for the passport. Then we have to make use of the force. We have to make use of force in order to generate the passport. Okay, there is an arrow key that indicates the formula here. Then after clicking on this, there will be a small bar, under the formula bar. We have to change the name. The name we used to save the formula when we started. Then after clicking on the name, we change it to the name we change it to. Then the passport will start changing with the name. Any name we click on. So when we click on any name, for example Fatima Yusuf, the picture will change and the grades. That's all for the passport.
My name is Zara. So I'm here to present our project about the report card. First of all, this is my spreadsheet page. As they've said earlier, we're able to generate the marks for the first CA, second CA, third CA using round between. And also for each subject, I generated the position for each student on each subject, and also the remark for each student on each subject. So for mathematics, we have the first CA, the second CA, the third CA, the exam, the total, the position, and the remark. So like that for all the 12 subjects. And also here I have the cumulative total, that is for each subject I have the cumulative total of the marks that the students have. I have the cumulative average for each subject, the highest in class, the lowest in class for each subject. So here I have the total score, the percentage for each student on all the subjects, on all the 12 subjects. I have the percentage for each student, and the number of days in school, we're able to generate that using round between also, and I have the position for each student on all of their subjects. So now to the report card. So here is my report card sheet. So under the report card, we have the first CA also, all of the second CA, the third CA. We have the class average for each subject for each student. We have the highest in class for each subject or for each student, and we have the lowest in class for each subject for each student. Also here, I have their performance skills. Like for each student, whenever I change the name, the performance skills will change. There are the activities of the students, the game, verbal fluency, the handwriting, the handling of tools, and also I have the ranks for their neatness, their honesty, their leadership skills, and all. Here also, we have the number of days present in school and the number of days absent for each student. The number of days and the number of present and the number of days absent will change irrespective of the students. Whenever I change the name, the number of days in school will also change, and the number of days present will also change. We have the past subjects here. For each student, if a student should pass all of the subjects, the total, the past subject will be 12. But if the student should pass maybe 11 on 12, it will indicate here that the student only passed 11 subjects, failed one subject, 2 subjects, irrespective of the subject he failed, and the position in class. Here we have the signature of the teacher, we have the dates the next term begins, and also we have the principal remark. We use the if statement to generate the principal remark, that is irrespective of the position the students have, the principal remark will change. We also have the teacher's remark. It will change also irrespective of the student's position. And lastly, okay, here we have the cumulative score that was in the spreadsheet. It was brought here also. So for each student, the parents will be able to know that, okay, for each student, so the cumulative score in class is this. This is the total number of the score that each student has. The highest in class have this, the lowest in class have this. Thank you.
I'm here to present the report card.
I'm going to present the report card of Al-Mukarram International College. I need to where the first thing is I need to generate my data sheet. First of all, the names of the students needed. I generated that from Twitter here, from WhatsApp. Likewise, the picture needed for the student accordingly. So after that, I use run between to generate the scores. First test, second test, the exam, and the total. Using sum to get the total. Likewise, at the end, after each subject, about 9 subjects here, I generated the percentage. Using percentage of then I also generated a grade for each total for the subjects of each student. Now go to the report card. I brought all the pictures and I brought the names. Okay, this is on this sheet. You have to get another new sheet to copy and paste our names. The names generated from the WhatsApp. Likewise, the picture. Before we open another sheet for the new card that we are about to create. So these are the names I generated here. Likewise, the picture. Bringing the picture down, I use sniping tools to bring the picture to this place. Now, going to the report card here. So as earlier said, I use VLOOKUP to bring down the subject, the test, first and second, and the exam. I use VLOOKUP to bring it down here. So, having said that, likewise, I also have teachers' remarks here. So, I use ifs to get it using my percentage and my grade. So, I use ifs so that if a student has about 80%, then I'm going to return very good performance and so on like that. So after getting that, I use as you can see here now, if I click on the name here, I try to change in all the pictures and the data that every student will change. So, and that's really what I've done so far.
My name is Cresdig. I'm here to present my project. So yeah, I have the position, and I use rank to generate the position of each student. And yeah, it's changing. When I change the name, we also have their position here. We have their positions here. And then we also have the teacher's signature. It is already there. And then I used VLOOKUP to generate the interest, conduct, attitude, and the teacher's remarks, and also the academic remarks of each student. VLOOKUP is also used to generate each grade and the scores of each student.
I'm here to present the report sheet. So, they've explained most of the things, but I have the grade there and the teacher's remark. I used VLOOKUP to generate the grade, then also teacher's remark. In the database, I wrote some things in teacher's remark. So automatically, if I should copy what's there, if I should use VLOOKUP to start it from there, then in the report sheet, I will start with VLOOKUP, then start with the necessary things to do with VLOOKUP, then I'll get my teacher's remark. So in the passport here, if I'm changing the name here, passport change to, like, their names will change irrespective of the names in the passport. I think that's all. secondary school. So here, I generated all the names using AI. Then I included the class. The score for each subject will be over 100. Then for each step will be 20 and 20. Then the exam over 60. To solve this total, I used equal sum for this total. Then for the percentage, I divided the total score by 100. Then so that's how I got this. For the grade, I used if. That is if G5, that is this cell, is equals A, it's equals 80, it should return it as A. So that's why if it is greater than or equals 80, it should return it as A. That's why we have 100% here and the grade is A. Because 100 is greater than 80, 100 is greater than 80. As well for the passport, from here, all these passports were generated using AI. All the names here from the database was copied to another sheet and pasted here. The column was expanded from here. Then copying the passport into the actual report card. After copying, when you want to copy the passport, you will not click on this particular cell. You click on the next cell beside the passport to copy. Then when you want to paste into a report card, you use the paste function. It's not like this. But from here, there should be a drop down arrow here. Then it will bring something like paste as value from under this paste. Then from my report card, I have the names. Here. According to what I've done, once the names change, all the subjects, once the name change, all the subjects scores also change, including the remark too. From the gender too, immediately the name of the student changed, the gender as well changed. Like you can see from here, it's changed from male to female.
We have 20 students, first CA, second CA, exam and paper. For the first CA, the paper mark is 50 marks, for the second CA, and the exam is 70 marks. I use 1 to 20 to generate the first or the second test. This is the student's name and choice. For my report card, we have 20 students. When we change the name, the passport will also change. The class, the class is junior secondary school 3. I use VLOOKUP value for my scores, the first CA, second CA, and the exam. The grades, I use ifs functions. I use if functions for the grades. And teacher comments. Also use the function for that one too. The attendance, I use VLOOKUP for the attendance. Days opened, and the school opens for 148 days. I use to get the paper date present. I minus the school open from the absent. That's how I get the school open. So this one are the great skills.
You actually everything from the slides.
Yes.
Like your
for individual. I'm impressed. My second question would be, do you think this project, like what you've done, will be something that can be adapted to the school system, to the physical school system? What do you think? Or do you think what you have been able to do you think is going to be effective, be very efficient for schools, comparing to what they used to do or what they used to have? Are you seeing this as something that's going to be helpful in terms of how they record, how they assess their students and keep their records? Do you think it's something that's going to be helpful? And I don't know what most schools use at the moment, but from your own individual experiences, I don't know if you think there have been, many schools have been using something like this before. Now. Yeah, some have been using it. And how do you think a third party can access, can have access to this work, to your work?
A third party?
Like, apart from you that did the work and probably your tutor, how can I, let me say I want to have as a parent, let me say I'm a parent of one of the students in your school.
We upload it to the a website.
Is it the website or is it the?
We upload it to the website for the.
From where? From the executive website? No, I'm going to.
We have not gotten to that. We have not gotten to that, but we are going there. So we get there, sir.
Because the beauty of the work is someone who is not put into the job, or probably parents can, okay, I want to access my child's report, my report, probably is it going to be on a dashboard, a school website, or is it going to print it, okay, in the school, and yeah, I want to exactly what I want to ask. So, because I've explained that with their podcast. So, are they using the same system?
That one is like a website. It's different from But Excel, you can integrate Powerhouse with this Excel for other or third party to have access to it. But if you are using Excel, you can only have it maybe by sending it to someone but the administrator can only have access to the database. If anyone wants to check, they can just go to the administrator and ask for the information about each student. And you can now explain this student is the performance of this student, and it can be printed. You can print it out for them. But for them to have access to that file online, not possible if we are using only Excel. But we can incorporate other tools like Power Apps and some other tools for other parties to have access to it.
So okay, I had some terminology, some terms like VLOOKUP, like if or functions. So what's the function of VLOOKUP? I don't think I understand it very well. What's the function of VLOOKUP? What does it do? Like how is it?
VLOOKUP is used to access some files, some data. That's like if you have many data to present, like let's take this card for instance. You want a situation whereby by a click we have the numbers changes. So we can make okay.
VLOOKUP is like you have a data chart. So you now have another extra small table or table that contains something you want to look up to. So you now use VLOOKUP from where you are to go and look for a particular data in another table.
So you're going to search for another thing or to check another option or what you have.
Like, let's say in that database now, we have all the subjects and everything. We have test, first test, second test, and the exam. Now, in this report card, we want that test, the test the person got, we want it from that place. You come to this place, then use VLOOKUP. So from here now, it will now go and look for that test there from your data sheet.
And another thing is the if function, or is it if or also?
If there's if there is
What does it do? What's the function of it?
if give us from many options.
Can I have another answer? The if function.
If function simply give us the conditional operation. The conditional possibility I wanted to select different options. Either if this person has such grade, let the remark or the grade be given to him. For example, if function this with conditional function of if someone has a certain course, let the remark or the grade be given to him in such way. For example, maybe the person has 80% in mathematics. If function will now give the person the percentage of the function the person has, like maybe it's A or B or C or D. So with the help of the if function, the conditional will be given at the
Thank you. Also, my last question would be, I can see once you click on it, probably you click on the name, the students. All of the result changes, right? All the result change. So, what is the function for that?
Yes,
Okay. Like, let's say you change, then you want to
It's not only result that changes.
other things, other details for that person changes, right? All the details change, right? Okay.
Picture change using index and match. And the comments, the remarks changes using each function. And the scores using this one. The name. The second, yes.
The name will change.
And all everything.
Like you change, once you change the name, you change, you want to, like, for example, like you want to have access to another name or another student profile. So once you change the name, you change the picture will change, the subject will change, the remarks will change. So while doing this, while trying to do this, did you do it separately earlier, like before you get to this part? The first thing was this: you did each student, you enter their details separately, right? Yes. That's the database. So once you click on it, it changes to, and how accurate is it?
It is 100%. It is 100%. Meanwhile, we use another, there's one other thing we employ. When we do the run between something, so it's 50 days. So we need to value paste, the copy and paste the value so that it will not disturb us.
Okay.
The figure we have now,
Alright.
by next week, we change it. Just by so by clicking by pasting it with value, so it will.
Alright.
So with that, we have 100%.
Yeah, accuracy. Okay, so I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed because I can see your works are, even though you have the same study, but you have your works are very different. Like the way they appear, is it dashboard or the report card? Okay, the way the report card, the color I can see is not a copycat, it's not a copybook. So, and for the fact that you'll be able to achieve that, it shows the originality of the work. Like you actually do it probably separately. So if it was a copy work, I would have seen same alignment, same arrangement, everything. So like I'm impressed, and the only thing I want to say is just motivate you further to please not stop there and keep improving. So and I don't know if you have been told that there will still be a grant innovation or private. I don't know what the is going to be then. But with what we have done, so I want it to be when the layman comes, they are able to say, okay, this is applicable to what I can do, But I want something that is reality, that's good, that you can adapt it to reality. So with what I have seen so far, I think we are going there, we are getting there. So keep up the good work. Well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks.